Hello everyone, I hope you're enjoying your day. I'm Sarah Ellsworth Hoffman, and thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of The Goldie Show. We're the new kid on the block, so to speak. This is only the third episode of our weekly half-hour program. The Goldie Show features our host, Goldie, who interviews people from different walks of life in the Fort Wayne area. People with stories to share, stories that we are sure that will encourage, inspire, enlighten, and inform you. Here on The Goldie Show, we believe that everyday people are worth more than gold. Today's guests are Ibrahim, Alyami, and Muhammed, Aldawsari. These Saudi Arabian students attended TLC to learn English. They will tell us about how they have acclimated to living in America in terms of weather, culture, and language. Before the break, Ibrahim Alyami talks to our host Goldie about embarrassing moments and also the struggles of living so far from his family. He will also tell us about his plans for the future, along with marriage, and his message for Arab students.
Hi, welcome to Goldie Show. Here I have Muhammed Aldawsari. He's originally from Saudi Arabia, am I right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay. Well, welcome to United States first.
Thank you.
I just got a couple questions for you. You came to America.
Yes.
Who influenced you and why?
Actually, my father influenced me to go to America because he believed in my dream. Since I was a child, I had a dream to go to America and study there. And when I graduated from high school, my father supported me to go to study in America. Yeah.
So your father was your biggest mentor. Your father was your biggest influence.
Yes, you're right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And I know dreams always sometimes do come true, sometimes don't, but your dream has been fulfilled and you're here. When you came here, did you have some kind of a culture shock, or what surprised you when you came here?
Actually, when I came to United States, the thing that surprised me is the women when they driving the cars. You know, in my country, the women can't drive. So I was surprised because of that.
Wonderful. Well, when you say the woman surprised you, yes. And you had the opportunity to come here. Why Fort Wayne? Why didn't you choose somewhere else like London or Australia, Canada? Why United States and why Fort Wayne?
One of my cousins studied in Indiana, and he told me about Fort Wayne, and he said many good things about TLC, the language company. So that's why I came to Indiana.
Wonderful. Yeah. Now, what exactly are you studying over here?
I'm still learning English.
English?
Yes, I will graduate after 1 month.
Wonderful. Then congratulations.
Yes, thank you so much. Then I'll go on vacation. After that, I will start my university.
Now, when you say you came to learn English, now your first language, which is your mother tongue, which is Arabic, correct?
Yes, you're right.
And English is your second language?
Yes, I'm learning English as a second language.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any challenges while you're learning English, or any other challenges when you go out?
No, actually, there's no challenge. Exactly, the challenge is between me and myself. I'm having challenge with the writing class. It's kind of hard to me. So the problem is when I start to write a research paper, I don't know how I can pick up the sources and stuff like that. So it's the only challenge that I have in America.
I understand that, but you are really speaking pretty good English, compared to, being here for a few months. I understand what you're going through, because myself, I had to do that too. Now, when you say the women don't drive over there,
yeah.
And, for you it was kind of a culture shock when you see a woman driving or a woman doing something,
yeah.
How did you adjust, how did you feel when seeing all that?
My first time, I feel like it's like a weird thing. What's going on? After that, after I have been around 1 month, 2 months, I feel it's just normal thing. It's nothing. You know what I mean? That's fine if the woman driving or not.
Now,
so, yeah.
Now, do you think, seeing all this, do you think that the woman back in your country should also drive and do things what American women do here?
In my view, they shouldn't drive.
No?
Yes, but maybe other people have other opinions, you know.
Now, when you came here, were you homesick? Like, do you think about your parents?
A lot.
A lot.
I think about not only my parents, my brothers, my sisters, all my family.
Do you call them? You talk to them?
I
write
call them like every weekend, and I used to call my father every day.
Every day?
Yes.
And did your father have any questions for you? Your sister's brother, they ask you all,
Yes.
hey, what's going on? What you doing?
And they just finished their school before 2 weeks, and they asking me for a gift for them. And they used to calling me every day, why didn't you come? Why didn't you come? And then I told them I'll come soon.
You say that you call your parents every weekend, your brothers and sisters. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 6 brothers and 2 sisters.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Fantastic. And do you ever feel like, I want to go home. I just can't. I can't handle this because my parents are there, my brothers are there, and I'm here by myself. Do you feel homesick?
Yeah, sometimes I feel homesick. Ramadan is coming. And this is my second Ramadan in America.
Wonderful.
So yeah, I'm kind of feeling sad about that, but I'm fine.
That's good. Yeah. I think you have. Do you have some friends over here also?
Yeah, I have a lot of friends here.
Arabic, American.
Yeah, from different countries and different cultures.
Well, that's fantastic. Yeah. Do they help you sometimes in learning?
Yeah, always they help me. They always like to help me when I have homework or I have something to do. They always give me their hands.
Well, what is your outlook or perspective about America and the people over here? How do you feel about them?
I feel good. Actually, the American people are really good, are friendly. They like to respect each other, and they respect the people who came from other countries to America.
Wonderful.
So that's nice from them.
And what about I know, Muslims like to pray certain times, like 5 times or 7 times a day, and their mosque and all. Do you feel uncomfortable sometimes that you cannot do it, or do you adjust?
No, I'm just like, I feel comfortable because I can pray wherever I want. You know what I mean? When I go to off the street, I can pray on the street, I can pray on my school, I can pray in my home, anywhere.
Now I know in Saudi Arabia you wear traditional outfit and all. Now do you wear sometimes over here just to feel like, oh, okay, I'm in Saudi Arabia? And
yes, I like to wear my traditional clothes. Even our celebration began like Eid on Ramadan.
So you will wear that?
Yes, I like to wear it a lot. And when I wear it, when my friends see me wearing traditional clothes, they always be happy.
With all these things that you're doing, studying English and how does your family feel that you're here now and you're studying, and what they expect of you?
They are proud of me and sad at the same time.
Okay.
I'm gonna explain to you.
Go ahead.
They're proud of me because I'm studying in America.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my dream.
Okay.
You know what? So, and they sad because I'm living far away from them. I can't see them every day, I can't talk to them every day, I can't stay with them every day. So that's why.
But it has really helped you coming here because you're going to take that back with you.
Yep.
And when you take that back with you, what kind of an influence you'll have on them? What will be your, teaching of what you have done over here?
I will teach them how can they speak English. First of all, I'll teach them how can they speak English, and I will teach my little brothers how can they respect the other people, the other religions. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
Yes.
So they have to learn to respect other people with their religion also.
And they have to open their mind too.
Now, do you have any kind of a funny story when you came here?
Yeah, actually I have one. I remember my first day in America with my cousin Mubarak and my other cousin Ibrahim Aldawsari. And we were in an Indian restaurant, and there was a big table and like a buffet, and there's a big plate on the table and it has chicken in it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I was holding my plate with my hands. I would like to get chicken. I didn't find like spoon or anything else. I just used my hand. And the woman who worked in that restaurant, she said, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" Stuff like that. She was surprised. Yes.
So she just told you, don't touch it?
Yeah, don't touch it. Come on. That's disgusting thing.
But usually back home, don't they eat with their hands?
No.
They don't eat with
didn't.
your hand, no? When you're sitting down around your whole family, do you guys...
Yes, we eat by...
With your hand?
Yes.
Now, do you guys, when you sit down to eat, do you all eat all at once?
Yeah, at
All
one
together?
big plate.
Big plate, and everybody
Yeah.
eats off that?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's a good tradition. And now you're going to go to college. Are you trying to study any major,
I'm going to the University of the College, which is Indiana State in Terre Haute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to study mechanical engineering. That's
Okay.
my major.
That's good.
Yes, I'm going to start taking classes and maybe after 3 months or 4 months.
Now over here, you stay with your friends, relatives, or your cousins?
Yes, I stay with my friends, my cousins, with my homestay.
Muhammad, I know you said you're going to finish your study in English over here and then you're going to move on
Yes, you're right.
to become a mechanical engineer, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Now, after all these processes that you're going through and you're going to learn and you become an engineer, you're going to go back home, and what is your plan?
My plan for the future, when I graduate from the university, I will come back home and I will find a good job. There is a companies accept students who study abroad, like in America and Australia or in England, and they give the students a really good job with the high salary. Yeah, like that.
Now, when you're going to go back, are you going to go back and stay with your parents, I assume?
Yeah.
Because usually back home, it's always the family stays together.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, and then do you have a future plan? I mean, you're young now, I understand, but once you go back and, you get to that age, you will be getting married, of course, right?
You're right. I'm going to get married soon.
Soon?
Yeah.
Your parents have already picked your wife for you?
Yes, they decide to make me get married. And they decide which girl I'll take.
Well, that's nothing wrong.
Yep.
Are you happy about it? Are you looking forward?
No. I'm really happy with that.
Have you seen the girl yet or no?
No, I haven't seen it. But because it's from my mother and from my father, I'm gonna take it right away. I'm gonna take her, sorry.
So they pick your wife like they do in most of the Arab countries.
Yeah.
And you're looking forward to that?
Yes, you're right.
That's fantastic. It is a great honor that you're sitting down and talking to me. Yeah. And it was a pleasure to have you on the show. I know you have a couple of friends over here also.
Yes, you're right.
Now, your friend over here, what's his name that he's here?
His name is Salam Abdufiri.
And he's from?
And he's from Saudi Arabia too.
Wonderful. So he's here. Is this okay?
Yes, he's outside.
We are going to talk to him also pretty soon.
Yeah, that's fine if you want to talk to him.
Good. Now, let me see this. What is your message out to the other Arab brothers out there? What can you tell them?
Okay.
What they can look forward to?
You guys should study hard. You should go to your classes early. Don't be absent. Do your homeworks. And as my friend Andaz told me, you are what you think you are.
That's true.
That's it.
And speak
English, all English.
What do you
speak
say?
Arabic.
Speak
English.
English.
All English.
Now I know you've said all these, but do you have any favorite movies or any favorite food or what you do on your spare time? Do you play soccer, any game?
My free time, I like to watch Netflix.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I like to watch American Family. It's a show on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to hang out with my friends in my free time.
Do you play any game like soccer?
Yes, we used to play soccer every day.
It was a pleasure talking to you. It opened up so much of my, eyes and views and things like that. And people out there can also know that people from your country, like I said, no matter what country they are from, they really have a dream to come to America and study, and especially English.
Yes. English is the first language in the world, and I'm sure and I guarantee most of the people around the world who doesn't speak English, they would like to learn how can they speak English.
That it's a challenge.
Yes, it's a challenge.
But
it's a really big challenge, and they like to take this challenge.
Now, I know you said after you finished studying engineering and you want to go back at Med, but why do you want to go back? What is it that is pulling you back? A lot of people come here, they want to stay here.
Because I think it's enough. I've been, in that time, I've been in America like around 5 years.
Okay.
So that's enough. I have to go back to my family. I have to get married. I have to do many things back home.
So what you're doing is you're going back, taking the knowledge from here.
Yeah.
You're taking everything that America has taught you.
Yep.
And you're taking it back to your country.
You're right.
And you're happy about that.
I'm really happy. And I'm so proud of myself.
I'm proud of you too because you do speak good English.
Thank you so much.
And I know there's a lot of challenges ahead of you.
Yes.
But I bet you'll do good.
And I'm really thankful for you and for all the team to let me go on with you guys. Thank you.
And remember, English.
Okay. I promise you I'm not going to speak Arabic anymore.
Well, you know, I'm proud of you. Thank you
Thank
so
you so much. Thank you.
Glad to meet you. Thank you. I'll be back shortly with another Saudi Arabia student who has just come to America, and we'll see what his experiences are.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarah Ellsworth Hoffman, and in case you just tuned in, you're watching The Goldie Show. Goldie's talking with some Saudi Arabian students, Ibrahim Alyami and Muhammed Aldawsari, who chose Fort Wayne to continue their education. We'd like to take a brief moment to thank you for joining us in today's installment of The Goldie Show. You can see this half-hour talk show every Thursday afternoon. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and also on our website, goldieshow.com. We'll interview guests from different walks of life with positive and uplifting stories to share. Now let's go back to Goldie's interview with Saudi Arabian student Ibrahim Alyami to learn about his inspiration to study in America and his experiences learning English. He also talks about culture shock, his plans for the future, and the reactions his friends and family had to his departure.
Hi, welcome back. I have Ibrahim Yami with me today from Saudi Arabia. How are you today?
Good. How you doing?
Not bad. I know you've come from Saudi Arabia also, and what was your dream, or who was the one that actually influenced you to come here? Was it your father, your brothers?
No, actually, my brother was here.
Oh, wow.
Since 2006, I guess.
Okay.
And after I finished high school, he called me and he said, if I come here, it will be, I will have like good future.
Okay.
You have there are a lot of good universities in
Fantastic.
United States. Yeah.
I know you speak Arabic back home, and how hard was it for you to learn English over here?
It's like 2 years, almost 2 years.
Was it hard?
No, it's not that hard.
Not that hard. Yeah.
But it's just a little.
When you came, I know for the first time when you came here, was it like, wow? What was it? How did you feel?
No, actually, when I went to Chicago, I see the downtown. I got that. I think they call it culture shock. Yeah, but just in Chicago, but almost like everything is close to back home. Not everything, but
somewhat. You came from Saudi, and of course you learn English, and you're speaking pretty good English. What are you planning to study? What are you studying? Are you want to be a doctor?
No, it's civil engineering.
Civil engineer, and you're going to finish how many years more for you to finish your civil engineer?
5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
Have you started studying?
No. I'm actually studying
English
as a second language. Then after that, after like I guess 3 months, I will enter the university.
Wonderful. You're going to enter university, and are you going to study in Fort Wayne, or are you going to study somewhere else?
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure right now where I'm going to study because there's a lot of good universities. But I'm looking for I'm looking right now for the best university and for the best country or the city that I will study in.
Now, when you left Saudi and you came here, your mother, your father, and your sisters and all, were they sad when you left?
Yeah, of course.
Do you keep in touch with them?
Yeah, of course. Like once a week.
You call them?
Yeah, every week.
Do you ever feel you want to go back home?
Well, Yeah, like we feel like this. Yeah.
Why? Because of your parents?
Yeah, you know, you lived your like almost your whole life, your childhood, and you left this place that you raised in. It's not easy.
Not easy at all. Well, what are your favorite movies, or do you play? I know I've asked your other friends also a couple of these questions. Is do you like to play soccer, or what movies you like to see? What is your favorite food?
Food. There's nothing like kafsa, but I think like seafood. I like seafood. Yeah.
Wonderful. And what kind of games do you play?
Like games, video games, or
video games you play, but do you play soccer?
I don't play.
You don't play soccer?
No, actually no.
You play video games, huh?
Yeah, like sometimes.
That's not bad. Video games, a lot of people play video games, you know, it's pretty good, you know. And what kind of movies do you like? Action movie, drama movie?
I think everything, like I don't have a specific
movies. You see all
type
movies.
Of movies, yeah.
Now, do you listen to English movies?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, sorry, do you listen to English music?
Yeah.
What is your favorite music?
Well, I just turn on the radio and any music come. If I like it, I keep it. If I don't, I change.
You turn it off.
Yeah.
Now, after you finish your civil engineer and you get your degree, you're going to take that back with you, of course. Now, do you have any plans? I mean, has your parents figured out you're going to get married, or?
Well, I will look for a job. Then after that, you know, like 10 years until I get, you know, a lot of money, you know, I will looking for a business that I can own, and that's like will be like I finished like a dream or something like this.
So you will feel that you have accomplished your dream.
Yeah.
When you wanted to come to America and you told your friends, "Hey, I'm going to America," what did they think?
They were happy.
Did they tell you, "Oh no, don't go, stay with us"?
No. They were like happy, and like studying in America is not, it's a bigger chance. So they were very happy for me.
Did they tell you, when you come back, you bring me this, you bring me this? Did they give you a list of what to take back?
No, I think.
Nothing? They don't want anything from here?
No, of course they want, but I didn't ask them if they need something.
How do you keep in touch with your family? You know, do you write letters? Do you send them some gifts?
No, by using you know, the social media now.
Okay.
Like Tango and
Facebook and everything.
Yes. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Now, moving on with your education and moving on with a lot of stuff, what is your biggest challenge when you finish something and you're going to take that back? What would you tell your other friends and people who are back in Saudi Arabia and want to come here? What is your message to them?
A message, I think studying here in USA, it's a bigger chance because they have a lot of good universities. Also, they have a different. There is a lot of difference between Saudi and USA, but good places like zoos. There is like you know, good rules here. Like driving rules are different than Saudi Arabian rules, and you know, like this. There is a lot.
Are you planning to get married when you go back home?
Yeah. Cool. As we said, inshallah.
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 And your parents are going to pick for you the wife, or you're going to?
No, you know, there is a poem back home. It's mean like we have the same eyes, like two eyes in one head. Like kind of joke in English, but it's in Arabic. It's
really.
Yeah.
Is there any plans for your marriage when you go back home?
Well, after I finish my bachelor degree, I think I will get married. We hope we get married.
You won't forget us, would you?
No, I'm not.
You keep in touch with us?
No, of course, yeah. And Daz and you and all people, Muhammed, all of you, all
whole group. English?
English, yeah.
Speak?
Yeah, of course.
Speak English? And you speak English when you go back home too, or you
I
start?
wish. I will too. You know, I don't want to lose the vocab because if I didn't speak it, like usually you'll forget most of the words and the vocabs.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were here. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
And it's a pleasure for me to talk to you, to know that coming from that part of the world, you have learned a lot from us, and we have taught you. Is there anything else you want to tell people out there?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Khudafiz. Everyday people are worth more than gold.
That brings us to the end of this week's edition of The Goldie Show. Be sure to tune in next Thursday at 1 o'clock when Goldie's guest will be Mayor Tom Henry, who will talk about politics in Fort Wayne. He will share the sacrifices he made to get there and also his plans for making our already great city better.
Never had any desire to run for an office until I became upset with my legislator and decided to run against him, and I won.
Now, in the meantime, were you married, or you got married, or?
I was married in 1975, and I didn't get my first elected office till 81, or 82. So we were married for a few years.
Wonderful. Now, when you first decided you wanted to run for the mayor, did you take this idea to your wife and your family and says, "Hey, I'm going to run for mayor"? And what was her reaction?
Actually, my wife came to me.
Oh, wow.
I had served 20 years on the city council.
Okay.
And I was running for my 6th term, and I was beaten. Normally, incumbents don't get beat, but we did some redistricting, and unfortunately, I had too many people opposed to me, and at that time, so I lost by, I think it was 100 votes. And that was fine. I had served 20 years, and I was content with that.
I'm Sarah Ellsworth Hoffman. Remember, here on The Goldie Show, we believe that everyday people are worth more than gold. Take care, everyone. See you soon.